Hey everybody, we're another reviews. Today we're checking out a open top double magazine pouch from Krydex with supposedly Kydex inserts. Um, I don't know if it's really Kydex or not, but it says it is. Doesn't feel like it. Anyway, so this is a multicam double magazine pouch. I did a short earlier before I did this review about some modifications I did to the inside of this pouch to help kind of help the retention a little bit, because the retention was pretty whack when I got it. Pouch itself is not too bad. Stitching's good. It's sewn down and tacked exactly where you want it. All the reinforcements are good in all the spots you want it. In the corners and everything. The back here, it is a laser cut back. And you've got laser cut pals pieces here. It's not squadron laminate, it's Cordura. These are Cordura as well. And then you've got like a little plastic piece sewn in here to make the tab. And then you've got a little pull piece sewn down as well. The inserts, again, they say they're Kydex. I'm skeptical. If it is, it's really cheap Kydex. It's not very good, and the retention is pretty piss poor. To fix that, what I ended up doing is I ended up adding some hook Velcro, some adhesive hook Velcro. It's a like extra strength outdoor Velcro, and I added it here, and here, and that kind of helped with the retention of the magazines. Now, I tried an Airsoft Beretta magazine and an Airsoft USP45 magazine, as well as my Airsoft Glock mags, which I'll be using more often in this until I decide to give it to my son and move on to something else. I kind of got this on a whim, and also I got it specifically because the kit I'm working on and doing right now, it would be very common for these units and these specific individuals to get stuff off of Amazon. So I thought it would be interesting to take some of the more high-speed stuff off and put some of this on. Beretta magazine, even with the modification, the retention still is not very good. There's a lot of play in the magazine. It's a little thinner. I think these were intended for Glocks, to be quite honest with you. Everything kind of is intended for Glocks nowadays, it seems like. This is the USP. It's a 45 mag, not 9mm, as you can see. 4.5. It's a little thicker. That retains real well. That's not coming out of there. A little thicker magazine. And then you've got the 17 magazines, and they actually do retain just a little better. But even the 17 mags, if I give them a good enough shake, will start to come loose, and that sucks. Before I added the Velcro, they would come out just as easily as this Beretta mag does, like that. All right, so the inserts. Let me show you the insert. This is the insert itself. It says it's Kydex. On the bottom, it's got a Tactot J. I'm not sure what that is. Whatever. On the back side, it's got some hook. That's for marrying it to the loop field on the inside of the back of this pouch. And you can change the ride height of these. When you get them, the ride height is kind of low. Actually, I'll show you where the ride height was when you get them in. The ride height was right about here when you get them in, or at least mine were, about a 1/4 inch down. That is not ideal, because when you're going to index your magazine, you've got all this fabric you can catch it on, and that's just sloppy. It's not good. And you got to fight to catch your plastic, and you can actually catch the lip of it and push it over, and now you're not going to get it. I don't know. Was I off camera when I did that? Let me try that again. I think I maybe went off camera. No, I wasn't off camera. Anyway, but yeah, you can catch that, and it's just, it's shit. It's garbage. Luckily, you can fix that by just removing this thing and sliding it up. There. There we go. So I put the right height up here. So now you've got your Kydex. I'm still not convinced. Insert higher up. So now it's more like a pair of feed lips. Makes indexing your magazines considerably better, and you're not catching all that fabric. A lot of people have complained. Actually, hold on. Not a lot. A few people have like left comments here in the past and kind of bitch like, "Wow, why are you showing Chinese stuff, American made?" Hey, yeah, you're not wrong, but you're not right either. I like to show stuff like the Krydex and some other brands on and off because not everybody can afford a TYR pouch, you know. Oh, speaking of TYR, real quick, this TYR also has Kydex inserts. They did some smart shit here for retention. You got this leather to help you with that, but this shit, that's retention. Look at that. Yeah, the leathery bits help, but that Kydex is very tight. I don't know what's going on with this. Anyway, but not everybody can afford a TYR. Even used TYRs can be about $10 more than this thing was new. My son's 16 years old, man. He's going to be balling on a budget when he's building his airsoft kits, and he wants a cool looking pouch, a nice looking pouch. This is a slick looking pouch. It looks cool. It's got that like caggish vibe to it. If you wanted to build a little caggy looking kit, this would look really cool on a belt or on a rig. It looks nice. But that's all I would really recommend it for, is like an older fella or a younger fella or lady who wants to build a cool looking airsoft kit and kind of ball on a budget. I would recommend this all day long. If you are a PFC at the 82nd Airborne and you're trying to get a pistol pouch and you're trying to save some shekels because you want to grab this guy here instead of, I don't know, spending some money on a good pouch or a more like expensive pouch because you want to take a couple extra shots of tequila over the weekend, don't take those shots. Save that money. Buy the better pouch. Your magazines will thank you, and the rest of your squad will thank you because you're not policing looking for lost kit later and having to do a FOD walk down trying to find that magazine or some other lost shit you put in there that you need to turn back into SIF, like a Gerber or some shit, because you lost it and you had it shoved in this pouch because it wouldn't retain for nothing. So you'll be all right. You don't need to take those 2 shots of tequila. You could take those next payday. Take that extra money and buy yourself like an ESSTAC Kiwi or something. I'm probably going to get an ESSTAC to review also just for fun because I would just like to get one, but for something else I'm working on. But this will work for what I'm working on right now. And also I was just super curious. I honestly now, I'm morbidly curious about the rifle magazine pouch they offer that's very similar to this. At the end of the day, most of these pouches end up going to my son. They end up in his little collection. He's starting to get a nice little collection of kit, hand-me-down kit that is rando shit that looks cool enough, but isn't necessarily high speed, low drag, quote unquote gear. Because I keep buying shit like this to review for you guys, because I want you to spend the money and then tell you, hey, this is kind of cool, or this falls in the middle, in my opinion. It's middle road. It's definitely LARPer paradise, but I don't think I'd recommend this for duty use, guys. Not even close. This video's getting long. It's pushing 9 minutes. I'm gonna wrap it up. So takeaways: quality of the sewing is not bad. Quality of the material is not bad as far as the actual pouch itself. The internal quote unquote Kydex inserts are trash. If you did get this and you could get new Kydex inserts that were, if like you could work in Kydex and know someone who does, and they could make you some new 9mm inserts that had better retention, and you could do it on the real cheap or free. I'd probably grab one of these pouches and do that, because the pouch itself is not terribly expensive. Other than that, steer clear. As always, dudes, and that one or two women, according to my metrics, that do watch my stuff occasionally. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys got something out of this, and gals. To my OG subs, you guys rock. Thanks for sticking with me and continuing to support me for my new subs. You guys really rock, because you're helping push me further along and getting them the metrics going and helping my channel grow, and I do truly appreciate it. I actually love doing this, and you have no idea. I would probably do this regardless, but the support is making this even better. As always, LARP hard, guys. Play some Airsoft. I know people shit all over Airsoft and think it's like small dick energy, but I don't give a fuck because it's fun and it is something that brings me, and I'm sure most of you, joy. And that's all that matters. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.